Morning. Oh yeah, you read that right. 9 degrees this morning. And we got snow yesterday. We were only supposed to get a little bit, and we ended up getting like, I don't know, 6 inches. At least that's what I tell the wife. So, did you guys catch the Harley Davidson Part 2 reveal of the 2026 motorcycles? I did. I watched it. There were some things I thought were neat, some things I could care less about, and some things I didn't like. I will say, the new 2026 CVO color Inferno Gray, I want to see this in person. By the video, they had it on a street glide in the video. And looking at the video and seeing the pictures of it, I kind of like that color. But again, I want to see it in person. There's been, over the years, there's been a lot of colors that, like, when I see a picture of it or a video of it, I really like the color, but then when I see it in person, it's like, whatever. But then there's also some colors that you see pictures of and videos of, and it's like, I really don't like that. But then you see it in person, and then it's like, whoa, that looks completely different in person, and I really do like it. Part 1 was basically the new colors and some of the other models coming out, and I don't remember which models they introduced in Part 1, so don't kill me. I think it was like the Sportsters and things like that. The new colors, I don't hate them, but I don't love them either. I'm kind of on the fence on them. The only one that has really piqued my interest that I want to see in person is that Inferno Gray that was on the CVOs. And to be honest with you, I don't ever foresee myself buying a CVO, but that's just me. And then they came out with, last year they came out with the Street Glide Ultra. I absolutely hated that bike. It is not an Ultra. I've owned Street Glides like crazy, and I've owned Ultra Limiteds. And a Street Glide and Ultra Limited are completely two different bikes. They ride completely different. You cannot make a Street Glide and Ultra Limited. That's my personal opinion. But I do like that the 2026 models now have the heated seats, they have the speakers in the tour packs, they have the luggage rack on the tour pack, the lights in the lower fairing, I'm kind of on the fence on that one. I kind of want to see one in person before I make that determination whether or not I like it. I'm not a huge road glide fan, but I don't hate them either. I'll probably never own a road glide just because of the fact that I personally am not a fan of them. I have seen some road glides that look really cool. I like them, but I've ridden several road glides in my life, and I don't like them. It's just me. I'm always going to have the Batwing fairing, I think. I am also on the fence with the, what'd they call that? The Liberty Edition. I like the idea behind the Liberty Edition bikes, but I'm not sold on it. I don't know how much price difference they're going to be. This is one thing I haven't looked. I haven't looked at the MSRPs of all these bikes yet, so I don't know if they've went up in price or down in price or where they're at, or if they stayed the same. I'm assuming the Liberty Edition bikes are going to be a little more, but I don't know how much is a little more. I'm not a huge fan of the Eagle, like across the fairing, but it does look good. I just don't, I'm not a big Eagle guy. I'm not a big flames on the bike guy. Those kind of paint jobs I'm not a huge fan of. The big number 1 on the bikes, I kind of don't like. Again, I don't hate them. I just, not my personal choice. But the Liberty Edition bikes, I really like the idea behind them. Celebrating America's birthday and Route 66 birthday. I think it's America's 250 years and Route 66 is 100 years, if I'm not mistaken, this coming year. So they're kind of celebrating that heritage, and I like the idea behind the Liberty bikes. And I do like the little red, white, and blue symbol on the saddlebags. Just the front fairing I'm not a huge fan of. I did notice they actually put colored windshields on the bikes now. There was a few of them that had red, and I want to say there was a blue one. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That kind of piqued my interest. But what did you guys think of it? And if I remember right, now they're putting liquid-cooled heads on the Softail models. If I remember seeing that right. I kind of was like, I was bouncing between a podcast last night and the YouTube reveal. I had the reveal on TV and I had a podcast going on my phone, so I was kind of half listening to both at the same time. But I saw they were saying something about liquid cooled heads on the Softail models, and whether it's all Softail models or just like the Heritage Softail, I don't remember that, but I thought, well, that'd be kind of cool. I'm not a huge fan of the liquid cooled motors in the touring bikes, but I know they do help. They do keep the motors a little cooler and they run a little better. I get that. It's just one more thing you gotta maintain. But tell me what you guys think. I mean, are you excited about the new motorcycles? Are you kind of on the fence like I am, just kind of like, eh? Or what? I mean, I want to hear what you guys think. Is there any colors that you guys think is just phenomenal? Any colors you absolutely hate? What do you guys think? I figured I'd kind of do a quick little video here because I've been working on, the delivery trucks, and it's been cold out, so I haven't been doing anything on the farm, and I really haven't been doing much on the motorcycles yet. I haven't really got into my bike build yet. It's on the lift. I've kind of just looked at it and kind of let the bike talk to me. I have an idea on the route I'm going with it. I just haven't done nothing with it yet. But I really want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you think. Alright, I'm going to go plow this 6 inches of snow we got and then start working on some trucks in here. This weekend, I think I'm going to work on motorcycles, and I have to install a new shower at the house. That's a whole different conversation there on that one. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.